Panic alert just released for every American family after ISIS plot for U.S. neighborhoods was uncovered. On Tuesday in New York City, a Muslim psychopath mowed down innocent bicyclists and pedestrians in an attack he had been planning for weeks, where NYPD investigators confirm he had visited the location numerous times in order to gather intelligence before renting the Home Depot truck and launching the deadly assault. The 29-year-old Uzbekistan native was able to come into the country under Barack Obama, using the diversity visa lottery program to get into our country. As President Trump vows to get rid of the program in order to prevent ISIS terrorists from gaining entry into our country, now a terrifying warning from a woman who's been sitting in on many of the United Nations meetings regarding refugee resettlement to the United States is risking it all to raise alarm bells to those willing to listen. The information she has about a literal Muslim invasion is so disturbing that it proves that we are intentionally being taken over thanks to the malicious actions of those at the highest levels of our government. And if President Trump is unable to stop what is happening with an executive order, America as we know it will soon be lost forever. The woman's identity in the following video is kept private due to the damning information she exposes about the hordes of terrorists being flown into America as we speak. She reveals that there is a blatant war on American sovereignty taking place, being orchestrated by Barack Hussein Obama, who continues to violate the law by blocking President Trump's ban with judicial activism. Obama is secretly planting his Muslim foot soldiers in America, as thousands of these unvetted vermin continue to come to America under the guise of the refugee program. After attending many meetings with the United Nations Office of Refugee Monitoring, she was able to drop the following bombshell on the sickening invasion taking place in America. She reveals that not only are these individuals flown into America at night so they go under the radar, but that they're being thrown on a plane and flown into our country with absolutely zero vetting process. She notes that many of them have many highly contagious archaic diseases that were once eradicated from the United States, including leprosy, tuberculosis, smallpox, polio, and giardia. GOP The Daily Dose is more. She also dispels the propaganda that the invaders are primarily women and children, a tactic to pull on the heartstrings of the American people, stating the vast majority of refugees that we've received here in Missouri have been males, between the ages of 15 and upwards towards 45 years old. Josh Hawley notes the similarity to the situation we've seen playing out in Europe. She reveals that the invaders are brought in at night, supposedly because the airfare is cheaper, but also because there is less public at the airport. In other words, it's easier for them to hide what they are doing to us. It's almost like they're making money running refugees, was a comment by the host. The guest says the agencies are responsible for setting the new arrivals up with a place to live, welfare, food, Medicaid and welfare and a housing allowance, in addition to the cash they receive on arrival. She states that the new invaders don't have any documentation, that they are in essence being given new identities upon arrival, many of them coming in with no more identity than a description as few new full name unknown. They were also pressured to identify the refugees in such a way that they would be qualified for Social Security long-term disability. What's even more disturbing is that after immediately given Social Security benefits once they get to America, these invaders are then given complete new identities through Social Security cards and US passports. And if states refuse to exercise their rights and refuse to play ball with these invasion programs, the federal government has a backup plan for that too. The Wilson Fish program gives the federal government legal authority to go in and violate state sovereignty, dropping off these Muslim invaders wherever they damn well choose. With these terrorists now free to roam, sleeper cells can then be activated at a moment's notice to carry out terror attacks on Americans. Obama did a wonderful job not only creating ISIS, but allowing them to rise to power. Now all that is left for his plans to come to fruition is to invade America with his Islamic foot soldiers, and through judicial activism and blocking Trump's travel ban, this is how Obama will succeed. What makes it even more infuriating is that the liberal media will continue to cover Obama's treasonous antics, blasting concerned Americans as racists and bigots, who want to implement a ban on these vermin as a way to keep terrorists from infiltrating America. What do you think about this? Please share this news and scroll down to comment below and don't forget to subscribe.